Little Rockets! Hey, nice to see you. On the launch pad. Why the launch pad? You know why. Up, 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 our minds and hearts to God. Our fingers point the way. Down, 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 down. God comes to us in His Word, the Bible, in the sacraments, especially the Mass, and of course, in the gift of church, the gift of community, the gift of one another. Launch pad. This is how we do it. Now I know what you're thinking. You have a question to ask me. You're thinking to yourselves, Father Colin, what are we doing in Father Joe's kitchen here in the rectory? Well, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're looking for something. Follow me, little rockets. Follow me. Not here. Cereal, raisins, nuts. Let's try over here. Spices, stuff like that. Oils, I don't know. Ho ho ho! This will work. This will work. In church, we call this a can. I know, I need to explain. I needed to sit down for this one, that's why we're here in the dining room. See, it's like this, little rockets. In the gospel, today, there's this story about this really, really sick guy. He's really sick. In fact, the guy is so sick that he needs to stay away from everybody. Everybody. It's the rule. It's the law. You can't go near anyone. But you know what? You do know what, because we just read about it. He comes up to see Jesus. And he looks at Jesus and he says, Lord, if you want to, you can make me better. He says, Lord, if you want to, you can make me better. If you want to. If you want to, you can make me better. And what does Jesus say? You know what Jesus said. He touched the man and said, I do want to. Get better. Get better now. And he did. Which brings us back here, little rockets. Brings us back here to the kitchen cabinets, and to these things. But you know what? I don't think we have enough here. I think we need to go elsewhere. Little rockets, now we are downstairs in the lower concourse of the rectory. We're down here. Let me ask you this question. When you don't finish your dinner at night, when you bring home your lunch uneaten, has Mama ever talked to you about the poor starving children in Africa? I'll bet she has. And you know, it really is nothing to be laughing about. There are poor starving children in Africa, in Asia, all over the earth, in fact. And you know what? There are hungry people right here, next to us. Neighbors of ours, friends of ours, brothers and sisters in Christ who are hungry. That's why here at St. Anne's, like in lots and lots of churches, we have what we call a food pantry, where people like you and me, we bring food to people who need it. Check it out. You see this, little rockets? Bags and bags and bags and bags of stuff brought by families like yours and mine, lined up here, ready to be shelved and sorted and distributed for the food pantry. This, by the way, this is the food pantry. See all that food? Check it out. See all these bags? Ready to go for poor families right close to us. here in Fairlawn. A lot of poor people, Little Rockets. A lot of hungry people. And look at this. Check it out, Little Rockets. All these cans. Can after can after can after can. Ooh, there's room for more. Look at that, look at that. All the way, all the way, all the way, Little Rockets. Cans for the poor. Now, Little Rockets, hold on tight, because we're about to get to our point. Number one, you, on Sundays, you can bring stuff for the poor to church. On any Sunday, you can bring cans of soup, cans of vegetables, cans of fruit, all sorts of cans and other things for people who are poor. Maybe you can go to Mama and say, Mama, do we have anything in the kitchen that we really don't need? Can we bring them to church? Or maybe when you are at ShopRite, when you are at the supermarket, maybe you can tug on Mama or on Dad and say, hey, Dad, how about picking up some cans for the people who are poor? Like Jesus, who always cared about the poor and the sick. Now hold on extra, extra, extra tight, Little Rockets. When you see those cans, when Mama takes a can off the shelf in the kitchen, or when Mama reaches up and grabs a can at the supermarket, remind yourself, remind Mama what Jesus said. Remind Mama, remind Dad what that poor sick man said in the gospel today. He said, Jesus, if you want to, you can make me better. And Jesus said, I know I can, and I do want to be made better. Little Rockets, be careful. Don't try this at home. Mama might get mad. Whenever you see a can, Little Rocket, whenever you see a can, always remember, and please don't ever forget, what that sick man in the gospel did. Always remember. Always remember, Little Rockets, and please do not ever forget, with our help, Jesus can feed the poor. With our help, Jesus can heal the sick. Just like in the gospel story this morning. Remember, Little Rockets, Jesus can. Absolutely. Jesus can. And He will. 'Cause He wants to.